Makes. Today is Tuesday. It is 7:30, so it's Miss Molly Makes time. Today we're going to make some kangaroo, and it is something that has been asked of me a few times, and I've got up the courage, and we're going to make some sesame encrusted lamb kangaroo with an Asian inspired salad, and then we're going to make a miso style dressing as well, so it's going to be delicious. Kangaroo is a gamier, richer meat, so the most important thing is I've been told all today, I was talking to everyone at work, most importantly to not overcook it because it gets really chewy. So we're going to have a crack at it, and I think it's going to be delicious. We're also going to make some fig and macadamia muffins. So they're going to be a gluten-free muffin. We're going to use macadamias, we're going to use almonds as the base, and like dried figs. You could use some fresh figs if you wanted to, but dried I think are going to be better for this recipe. You could stir through some choc drops as well, some chocolate pieces. And then last but not least, we're going to make our own pizza dough. And then I'm going to show you how to make a really simple Margherita style pizza, but you can add whatever you want. We're just going to use the base of the dough. I'm going to show you how to make that, and then you can make whatever topping you want. So that's going to be really delicious. We're going to be using a sourdough rye base for our pizza. I'm going to see how it works because I bought some rye flour for our rye bread that we're going to make on Sunday for Seinfeld. And then I just thought it was in individual packets, so why don't we try making pizza out of it too. So before we go into that, let's go back to last time, and we'll show you what we made on Sunday for our not on Saturday. Let's go back to Saturday because we didn't cook on Sunday because we made so much bloody food on Saturday. So we did a lamb shoulder with cranberry and pistachio spiced rice, so Iranian style lamb, and then we did the creme brulee that you can see on screen. So we made our own it's like a traditional custard, and then we popped that in a water bath into the oven and baked the custard. And then traditional for a creme brulee, we sprinkled it with sugar, and I got my new flame torch, my gas flame torch, and we made all the top really, really crumbly and caramel. And then when you could hit it with a spoon and it crack open, that is the best part. So it was really, really delicious. We ate it the next day as well, and it was damn good. If only one thing, I think it was a little bit too sweet. The custard was a little bit too sweet for me. So next time I'm going to scale back on the sugar, but it was very delicious. That lamb shoulder you guys can see, man, we portioned it up. We cooked so much food on Saturday. So that was a 2 kilo lamb shoulder. And we had it in the pressure cooker for about 75 minutes. It was really soft, falling off the bone when I finished streaming. But I kind of wanted to take it a little bit further, so I popped it back in the pressure cooker for about another half an hour. And you could just use a spoon and just pull it away. So we used a big tray to portion our spicy rice full of pistachios, dried cranberries, raisins, and then a lot of flavors coming out from the spicy rice, but also the Iranian lamb was full of cardamom, cinnamon, allspice, sumac, so much flavor. So all of those recipes that we made on that show, and we make each week, there's over 220 recipes, guys, available to subs. So thank you for the new sub we received on Saturday. I really appreciate it. So many bits, oh my goodness, and follows. It was a huge stream. We had such an amazing time. We had a huge rave by Baked Chicken, so I really, really appreciate that. And a lot of hosts as well, guys. It was a killer stream. At 1 minute we topped our viewer list at over 400 people, so it was something, like a little accomplishment for us here on the show, and we really appreciate the love, guys. It was a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot the meringue cookies. They were in a little bit of an add-on, but we had some leftover egg whites, so Star Mum or mother of dragons convinced me to make some meringue cookies as well with our leftovers. So they were like a meringue stirred through some leftover chocolate, and then we put some rose water in there as well, and they were delicious. All right, guys, let's bring up chat while Molly makes a drink. Thirsty. Thirsty. What's going on? AK Star Chaser, how you doing? How is everybody? Pod. Once again, 202, yes, 102 follows, yes. It was incredible. And so we didn't stream on Sunday. Hey, sweetie bun, how you doing? We didn't stream on Sunday because we had so much food. I put, divvied up all of the slow cooked lamb and the rice into containers. So we've got it in the freezer, so like when Exceed and I go to work, we just take one out and warm it up at work, and it's perfect. And then we had like leftovers from the cannelloni on Friday. So Exceed and I we had no room in our fridge, so we would just play games. And it was a killer stream on Sunday as well. We played some Sims, just a little bit different for me. I had never really played The Sims in such a long time, and I never played on stream. And it was really chill. We got to meet a lot of people coming in and new viewers and follows as well. So it was a lovely weekend. I was really, really happy with it. Catching up with you guys, doing sub chat as well. All right. I'm just having some orange juice and soda water. No, tonic water, sorry. I'm really thirsty. What's going on with my head today? So I had my head down and it was like pinned back like that. But then it was annoying me, so I put it up. I don't know. So guys, we're gonna get stuck into our pizza dough first, just to give it some time to rise. And what I wanted to show you, I was gonna put this away, but I want to show you, I bought this. So we'll go down here. So this is some Barossa's sourdough rye. So it's got sourdough and rye base, and literally it just comes like this in 4 sachets, if you can see in there. I don't know where the actual, there it is. So it comes with 4 sachets that are already portioned out. So 600 grams each one, and then also some yeast. And the recipe is all on the back. And so I'm thinking, this is to make flour, but I'm thinking that I could just halve this and use it to make pizza dough. But if it works, it works. If it doesn't, whatever. We learnt. So I'm not going to use this yeast, because if I open it, then it's like vacuum sealed. So I have a measured out portion already for our pizza dough. And then we're going to use 300 grams. So I'm going to halve this, and we'll see if we can make some rye pizza. So rye is an alternate to wheat, traditional wheat, and sourdough. Just a little bit more flavor, fermented. So it's going to be more flavorful and a little bit of something, rather than just using plain. I just wanted to make something different. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get my KitchenAid. We're going to put everything into all the pizza dough ingredients, put it into my KitchenAid. We're going to use the dough hook to just mix it, so I don't need to knead it, and then let it sit. We'll put it in a covered stainless steel bowl, sit it off until the end of the stream maybe, and then we can roll it out and then put our toppings on. We're going to make a really simple tomato based sauce. I don't have any fresh tomatoes or tinned tomatoes, so we're going to use a tomato passata that is just blended up tomatoes. So it's going to be a really thin, even consistency sauce. Usually what I would do, Sebedy, how you doing? Thank you for that host. Oh, and guys, I missed some hosts. If you did host the show, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for before. I'm sorry, I was too busy introducing the show and also getting ready, so thank you very much. Yeah, so usually I would use some crushed tomatoes as well as this passata sauce just to give it some texture, but I kind of wasn't prepared. This was like an ad hoc recipe that I just wanted to try out. So tomato passata is just perfect. It's just going to be an easy layered sauce just so that we can kind of spread it through. There's not going to be no lumps. But if you wanted to, also you could use some fresh tomatoes as well. We will one day make our own tomato sauce using like the traditional Italian way of getting tomatoes and then peeling them, that kind of thing. That's another recipe for another day, okay? So let me get my machine. How was everyone's weekend? Hope it was eventful. We use passata sometimes. Nice. And it's so cheap. Oh my god, 600 viewers on the channel. Yeah, Pody was pretty excited. I didn't know about it actually because we actually exceed highs the viewer count for me because I just want to chat to you guys and I don't really care their numbers. If there's 5 people here, if there's 500, it doesn't matter to me. As long as, you know, we're chatting and having fun, that's the most important thing. So I didn't know. I know that we had a big host, but I didn't know that people were staying around. So it was a lot of fun. Yeah. In a slow cook, yeah. So the passata, you know, you could pick it up for about 99 cents some places. This brand is a little bit more expensive, but it's literally just blended tomatoes. And if unopened, it can stay in your pantry forever. AK Sache, so you had a crazy weekend. Tell me about it. And this is really good in like slow cooked. If I do like a lamb ragu or something like that in a slow cooker, I literally just add a roast lamb, like uncooked, like shoulder of lamb or whatever, some spices, a thing of tomato passata, fill up the whole jar with water, then put that in there as well, and let it cook. Oh, Molly, my friend's sister is stable and recovering. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm so happy. That's really good. I was worried. I was watching a part of my stream over again, and I felt like I didn't really relay my, you know, my love and, you know, sending my hopes towards you and, you know, your friends, family as well. I just wanted to make sure that you know that I'm thinking of you. Okay. Let's look in here. A bowl, and the dough hook is there. Let's hide this. So this is where my fridge is supposed to be, but my fridge doesn't fit in there. It's too big. Okay. I have my Molly was right. Amazing chance of recovery once in hospital. Yeah. Ooh, it's a terrible noise. Okay. Ooh. Mr. Romeo. So we have our mixer bowl here, and we're going to add 2.5 cups or 300 grams of our flour. So I actually don't know where my big scales are, so I've put them somewhere. So we're going to use this instead. She's going to be a long road to recovery. Sounds like her ribs got busted up pretty good. Oh no. But as long as she's doing better, that's the best thing. And you know, it always, unfortunately, it always could be worse. So it's great to hear that she's doing well. Ribs, thankfully, can heal well. So yeah, I went to school with her, so I know her too. Oh, good. That's good to hear. Okay. Bowl, 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 bowl. In other news, it snowed today. No way! Is it normal to snow around this time of the year, Star Chaser? Do you know I've never seen snow actually fall. I've seen snow on the ground, but I've never seen it like actually snowing. So that is one of my aspirations, is to see. I think I would really love to come to the US or Europe and have a white Christmas. Maybe we can talk to Exceed. Maybe he can do that for us. Alright. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just weighing out 300 grams. Mama Reagan, how you doing? I have a wee set of scales like that. I think they were about £2, 70 years ago. Best set I ever bought. Super Crust Chick, how you doing? Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So I have two sets of scales. This is my newer one. This is for a large amounts, but this is the best thing I think I own. It's so easy. It literally just folds like that. It makes no, takes up no space at all. And yeah, I love it. But this one is kind of a necessity when you're doing flours and heavy amounts of ingredients. Let's put that away. Super Crust Chick, thank you for that follow. Okay. So here we have our flour. We're going to put some sugar in there. Get my sugar. It doesn't snow that much. We generally get our first snow around Halloween. Oh, we did a week early then. Most of the time the first snow doesn't stick though. It'll melt during the day. Oh, okay. So has it stuck around lately, or? I've watched Alaskan Railway, are you sure? Okay, so we're going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar. So I'm going to move this out of the way because you guys can't see anything. Smash crabbin, blow the fire and make the toast. Put the muffins on to roast. Blow the fire and make the toast. We'll all have tea. Molly put the kettle on. Oh, smash crabbin. And that was, I think that's how I actually got my nickname. I'm not 100% sure. My family all don't really, no one can agree on how I got the name. But I think it was B.A. Thank you for that, host Ben. How you doing? You're off to school. Oh, it's lovely for you to pop in. I think it was Polly put the kettle on, where I got the name. I don't know if Polly became Molly. I'm not sure, but my mum says it was Little Miss Molly, Mummy's little dolly, but I don't even know how she started calling me Molly, so I don't know. Just it's stuck, so that's what we've got now. Alright, so 1 teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of active yeast. So this is my dry yeast. It's been out of the fridge for about half an hour. And you literally just tear it off. Let me find my right thing. No, I have a week off school. Oh, Ben, that's nice. You get to catch our stream for a week. And we're going to add some salt. So, just about 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Hey Google, add salt to my shopping list.
Okay, I've added salt to your shopping list.
Here we go. So the sugar, the small amount of sugar, is going to help activate that yeast and help it survive. And that's going to the yeast is going to eat the sugar and then help it to rise and grow, and that will help our pizza have some air and fluffiness, and the byproduct of that is carbon dioxide, which is the air bubbles in the pizza dough. So that's going to give it some nice fluff. And then once it doubles in size, we're going to knock it back, and then we're going to roll it out, and then it will give it that nice bit of shape as well. So that's why we want an active yeast. If you notice that your yeast isn't bubbling and frothing, then it's inactive, so then you need to throw it out and get some new one. Okay, so if you are unsure and you think that your yeast might be not active, make sure just open your little sachet, add a little bit of warm water to it, and let it sit for a few minutes. If it's not bubbling and it's not frothing, then it's inactive. Okay, and then you get sad, but then you have to go buy more. And then you gotta go to the grocery store so you can buy other things too. I like shopping at the grocery store. Super crustic. I've had the kangaroo jerky, but I haven't tried it any other way. Is it good? Well, super crust, I haven't actually had it in such a long time. So people have been asking me to cook for so long to make kangaroo, but I've been a bit nervous because I remember it's a really rich flavor. But I found a recipe that I liked a few days ago, so I thought, we'll just better do it. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? So in here, we're gonna add some warm water. So we're adding, hey Google, what's 7 ounces in mils?
7 U.S. fluid ounces equals 12,632,812,500 cubic thousandths of an inch.
Good. Thanks, Google. I appreciate that. That is not what I wanted. Hey, Google, what is 7 ounces in milliliters?
7 U.S. fluid ounces equals 207.015 milliliters.
So just over 200 mils. Okay. So we're going to make sure we want to have some warm water, guys. So you're looking at about 30 to 40 degrees. More like 40 to 50, I think. Smash crab, and it's quite gamey. I'm not a huge fan of it, but a lot of people like kanga bangers. Yeah, smash. I think the last time I made it, guys, and last time I ate it was probably in primary school when we did a Australian food day for, like, it was around Australia Day. So I made lamingtons at school. We tried kangaroo. I think we made pavlova, and I think I was about 7 or no, not 7. I think I was about 12 or 13. That was the last time I ate, or the first and last time I ate kangaroo. So we're in for a treat together. I've had the steaks, but much rather a normal steak. Yeah. Super Crush Chick, where am I from? I am from Melbourne, Australia. Alright. Just trying to get this at the right temperature. Too much water. Okay. So guys, we've got some warm, let's go here. Some warm water, lukewarm. So you want to make sure that it's not too hot, not too cold. And I've put all of the temperatures and everything into the recipe. Is available to all of our subs, guys. So you know what you need to do. Miss some. Okay. Exceed, can you just scroll down on the recipe, please? Super Cross Chick, if you don't mind me asking, where are you watching us live from tonight? Or today? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it into our KitchenAid mixer here. Alright. And we're going to turn that on and just mix it until it incorporates. Oh, Supercross Chick, I was just asking where you're from. BA, Ben, you want me to do double or nothing? Alright, we're going to play some basketball. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, let's play some basketball. So guys, BA, Ben redeemed double or nothing. So the new game is we're going to play some basketball. I have 3 chances. If I get it in, Ben gets no Molly dollars. However, if I don't get it in and I fail, then he receives double the Molly dollars. So I think it's 500 Molly dollars. Is that seed? Is that right? Yeah, 500 Molly dollars. Okay. So it's an easy way for you guys to double your money. You're from Oregon, but I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wow, that's a big move. Well, welcome to the show. All right, guys. So, oh no, I got a new mat down and I can't see my marker. I have been practicing, but I have not got one in yet, okay? So, 1. Nope, that was terrible, terrible. Oh, Ben, 500 Molly dollars coming your way. I need to start practicing because I'm not doing too good. I don't think I've got one in yet. She's trying, I can tell. Alright guys, so what we're going to do, hey Rash, how you doing? So guys, we're going to do a quick Miss Molly mix. We're going to incorporate all of this together. We're going to knead it. So I'm going to put you on mute and we're back in 2 seconds. Alright guys, sorry I went for a bit longer because I realised I have a pizza stone but I forgot to put it in the oven and the oven was already turned on and it's hot, so I had to find the pizza stone, but 2, I've had to open and cool down my oven so I can put the pizza stone in there, because if you put cold stone into a hot oven it cracks and breaks. So I'm cooling down my oven a little bit, putting the hot stone in there. Because that's going to happen is the stone is going to heat up And as soon as we put our pizza base on there, it's gonna cook the pizza base from the bottom and make it really crispy and crunchy. So it's gonna be pretty cool. What time is it there, Molly? It is 8:02 p.m. Gotta love that elevator music. It's not, it's samba music. Samba, samba, samba. Okay, so if you look down here, you can see, wrong one. It's nice and elastic, the dough, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the olive oil in there now. So see if you can scroll to the top. We're gonna put, I think it's about 1 tablespoon of olive oil and 2 tablespoons of cornmeal or semolina. And that's gonna give some nice texture to the base. I think we might add that in at the end. We might do that. Where is my measuring spoon's gone better. My Molly does. Ben's keeping a close eye on his Molly dollars. So a tablespoon of olive oil. We're going to mix that again. I'm going to mute real quick. Alright guys, so we've got our dough here. See if you want to scroll down to the little bit lower. And pizza dough is very similar to bread dough in the start, with the exception is pizza has olive oil in it or some type of oil, and that's gonna, see how it's nice and soft, really pliable and stretchy. And it's gonna make, the oil is gonna make it really glossy and soft. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in, or we can leave it actually in here. Just gonna make sure it's nice and incorporated. And then we're gonna cover it and let it rise. And then we're gonna play with it again a little bit later in the stream. And make our pizzas. Molly NXC, wish I can stick around but got college. Hope to see you soon and hope you have an awesome day and an awesome stream. Hi chat. Hope you're great and doing well. Lakramuza, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely time at college. And thank you for stopping by. It's really, really lovely to see you. And I know chat appreciates that beautiful comment. Amazing, Mikey. How you doing? Pizza dough. I remember working at a pizza shop all too well. Okay, Star Chaser, you could give us like the perfect recipe for pizza then. The perfect way of cooking. Do you have any hints for me? Okay. Let's take this away. Alright, let's get stuck into muffins. So, has anyone ever had figs before? Anyone not had figs? They're super delicious when they're fresh, but we're gonna make some muffins from the dry figs. We're gonna incorporate some macadamia nuts, And also, if you're game, we can add some milk chocolate as well. So we're gonna, there's some variations to the recipe that I'm gonna tell you about, and you can make them how you prefer. So this is a gluten-free version of the muffins. Georgie loves figs. Good. The place I worked was Take and Bake. So you guys made them and then they took them and baked them? Or they came in and they were already, you didn't make them, you just sold them? Okay, so number one food. Her number one, ow, I just hit my head. Her number one food is figs. Wow, I'm impressed. Alright guys, you can see behind me, so this is just a little reminder that this Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Australian Standard Daylight Savings Time, Australian Daylight Savings Time, we are going to be doing a giveaway of these Aussie boxes, so a lot of Aussie food to celebrate hitting 1,000, our first 1,000 followers. So we just want to give some love to you guys and appreciation for all the support, and we're going to give some boxes away. So you've got to make sure you're here on Saturday. We're going to make some delicious food. We're going to be making churros pancakes, chicken nuggets. We're going to be making a cake, a special themed cake. You guys will have to be here. Oh my god, the Aussie box. Chaos, how you doing? Not Skippy. We'd make them and the customer would take it and bake it. That's really cool. Very, very cool. I'll be at work. Why, Molly? You'll be at work on Saturday when we're... That's a bugger. Okay, Sanchez, so just go to the toilet and just sit there and be on your phone and enter. Nice, love to try Aussie food. Yeah, that's the really exciting thing about is gives you guys, everybody, majority of our audience is actually not from Australia, so it's really exciting for Exceed and I to be able to show you guys some of the food that we love and the food that we grew up with. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually cook with some of the food on Saturday and show you what you guys can make. So I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a great stream. So guys, make sure you're here. Scully. No, not a kangaroo. I got Skippy on the menu. I do. Everybody's been asking about it. Do you want to see what it looks like? Not the whole kangaroo. These are just, you can see how rich in flavor it is by how dark the meat is. In comparison to beef steak, the kangaroo is a much richer flavor. And you can see by the color of the steak. It's more of a purple color. It's really, really rich. So we're going to be, look, it's called kangaroo fillet. Oi, 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 is that the thing, right? Yeah. Okay, start chasing, you got it, girl. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, so what we're going to do for our muffins, we are making some, here we go. We're going to make some muffins, but first we're going to make some ground almonds, and we're going to pop them into our NutriBullet, our little blender cup, turn it upside down, blend it, and then make some ground almonds to then go into our muffins. So if you have a sensitive tummy and you don't like using like traditional flours, you can use almond meal, nut meal, you can use coconut flour. Almond flour is also the same as almond meal, just ground almonds. And it gives a more dense texture, but something that I prefer. It's really, really yummy, especially for muffins. Very nutty flavour. I can be Aussie now. Where's my honorary Aussie sticker? Welcome to Australia. I've had kangaroo before. Very nice. Had it as a burger. Rush, no way. Oh my gosh. You're more Aussie than me. I've never had an a kangaroo burger before. We don't do stickers. We do a slab of VB. Scully, chill out, mate. Chill out. Don't scare her with VB. She'll probably... Bleh. It's a really, really, really bad tasting beer. It's really cheap. Well, the boys tell me that it is more expensive. It used to be like dirt cheap. It used to be like less expensive to buy than water. But VB is getting more expensive, they tell me. I don't know. Okay. So what we're going to do is get some almonds. Almonds. Chill out, mate. Chill. Chill, bro. Alright, so let's go here. So we've got some almonds. So you can either do 2 cups of almond meal and 1 cup of macadamia, ground macadamia. You could either do 3 cups of almond meal, or you can do 2 cups of almond meal and 1 cup of oats. So I'm going to do the oat version because I like oats. If you're going paleo or you can't find gluten-free oats, definitely just do the almonds or almonds and macadamias. It's up to you. So I'm going to use 2 cups of almonds. Why not a slab of Melbourne bitter? I've never actually tried Melbourne bitter. I don't know if Exceed tried it either. You guys can ask him. VB for very bad. So 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. We're actually going to halve it. So yes, we're halving it today. Make sure you guys remind me that I'm halving the recipe because sometimes I halve some parts of the recipe and then not others. So this is such a good invention. So you just put your almonds in there upside down and I'm going to mute you, but you guys can watch this. I just pressed every button that I wasn't supposed to instead of the one I wanted to. Okay. All right. So that... Timothy, I love your voice. Welcome. Well, I love your appreciation, my friend. So that is... I love your love, I mean. That is your almonds. So 1 cup of ground almonds. In there. Well, I'm going to do it. What are you making? We are making macadamia and fig muffins right now. We're going to be making... I got a lot of love to give. Oh, you're welcome here at the stream, my friend. We are making some muffins. First, we have our pizza dough in a bowl waiting to rise. We've got our pizza stone in the oven warming up. And a little bit later, we're going to make some kangaroo fillet with a lovely Asian-inspired dressing and salad as well. It's going to be lovely. GP Dutch, I love you too. How you doing, Dutch? Plank Walker, Lurker reporting in. Welcome. How you doing? Are you in the UK? Why does everyone ask me if I'm from the UK? I am Australian. Guys, do I sound like I'm British? Because when we moved into our house, into our new neighbourhood, they were asking us if we were British. And I was like, maybe it's the way I talk. I don't know. Kangaroo, holy shit, did you kill it yourself? No, I didn't. I bought it at the grocery store. I knew it, you're Australian. We always chase it with the car. Defo not. Thanks, guys. I am an Aussie, true blue Aussie. So almonds in there. We're going to get some oats. Let me just get the oats in pantry. Oats, where are you? There. So we want 1/2 cup of oats. Do you have a husband? Not yet. This time next year I will have a husband. She had to win a boxing match against the kangaroo before she could cook it. Yep. Where are my... Here we go. Molly boxing a kangaroo. I want fan art of that. Engaged. Congratulations, girl. Thank you very much, Timmy. There we go. Half a cup of oats. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't pronounce words in the Australian accent sometimes because I feel like people can't understand me, or it's like an ugly, like powder? I don't know. So half a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Have you guys tried frog legs? Or cat or dog? I have never. I've tried snails when I was in France, but never frog's legs. Have you, Timmy? We're gonna do 2 eggs in here. So 1, 2. What else? 1/4 cup of olive oil, or any oil that you guys like. Frog's legs were pretty tasty, as well as snails. Cats and dogs weren't really my thing though. Where were you eating cats and dogs? Were you in China? I felt like a horrible oh my gosh. What about anyone in chat? Have you ever had frog's legs? Pod, you're always in, not always, but you've been to France a few times. Have you eaten frog's legs? So there's that oil. I'm just gonna get some milk, and we're gonna put some cinnamon in there. So a teaspoon of cinnamon. We're gonna put some syrup, so you can use any sweetener you like, maple syrup, agave. We're going to be using some agave syrup here. So we're going to use 1/3 of a cup. So these are going to be really, look at it. You're literally doing everything in the bowl. Mix it and then put it into your tins or trays. So I'm going to be using these silicone molds because they are the bomb diggity. They're the easiest thing to clean and use. DJ, what did I come back to? You're a brave soul. We're talking about Tim eating cats and dogs. I went to China with my girlfriend, and 2 things she wanted me to try in my life was getting okay. We do not eat cats and dogs in Australia. We do not. Okay. So mix that through, and all we need is some either almond milk or regular milk, whatever you guys want to use. So I used olive oil in here. You could use canola oil, coconut oil. Yeah, DJ, I totally get that. I'm just gonna get some milk. See, does the macadamia milk okay to use? Cool. So we're gonna put. But let's not talk about me. What is the most tastiest thing you've ever eaten, Miss Molly? I think the most mind-blowing meal I've ever eaten I ate this beef carpaccio before, and it had like a truffle oil and like lemon and all this beautiful like incredible flavors. Like you put it in your mouth, it's like raw sliced Wagyu beef, and it's uses the citrus of like lemon and the acidity of the lemon to kind of cook it, and it's just the most amazing flavor ever. Have you tried tortillas de broccoli? I've made them from cauliflower before. Bella Drilla, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. Romeo, yes, he's walking around. Mr. Romeo. Guys, I was doing well until I added didn't half the maple syrup, and I didn't half. Okay, so we're gonna have to finish doubling, like making the whole recipe because I didn't half it all. Oh no. When the papa just walks through the green screen. Yeah, he doesn't care. Oh my god. You done goofed. No, we're good, we're good. I'll just get some eggs. More eggs. Two eggs. So it's gonna have the recipe, and then I got sidetracked talking. I have to be honest, your accent is very soothing, and I think I will follow. This is like therapy. Timothy, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that you think that. Thank you very much for liking my soothing voice. Our accents suck. Okay, so we're gonna add another half of these oats. I swear I just bought oats. I have an American accent and it sucks balls. Which area of the US are you from? I keep getting called honky. I'm from El Salvador. Oh, what does honky mean? Literally half the battle of being a streamer, I feel. Having a nice voice to listen to. Aww. Do you guys think I have a nice voice? That's nice. See, I never thought that of myself. I always thought I had a really manly voice. Like when you listen to yourself on like a recording, I'm like, oh god, that's me. Honky is a racial slur. Ooh. So what? Can you explain it to me if you don't mind? I don't want to be offensive. Hopefully it sounds good on the new mics. Yeah. So guys, we just ordered a new microphone. We actually ordered two. It comes with a set of two, and it's one of those lapel mics, so I can clip it to my shirt here. And it means that we don't have to mute the mic, if possible, when we do blending and things like that. So you guys can talk to me while I can talk to you while I'm doing other stuff in the kitchen. So that should come in the next few days, right, Exceed? It's coming from Sydney. So I've got to be really careful not to mumble my words or say the wrong thing, which I do a lot of. You guys, I don't know if you guys realize, I say the wrong thing quite often, and I might mix my words up. I'm a bit special. All right, I'm muting you for 2 seconds. There we go. It's what they call white people with red, rosy cheeks and listen to country. Oh, like honky tonk. Is that right? The honky tonk. Like that? I've heard of that. Hence honky tink. That's right. I like country music. You're from El Salvador? Isn't El Salvador in South America? I'm confused. Don't mind it, but I'm Hispanic, so they're wrong. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's Central America. Okay. But, so you're not really American. You're El Salvadorian? How do you say that? Molly, I love you because so many people I know don't like country. Don't take my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't. I don't know the words. Da 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 da. Who do I like? I like Johnny Cash. I went to the Johnny Cash Museum when I was in where was it? Houston? Was it Houston? The Johnny Cash Museum. There we go. I knew I had more of this stuff. You don't like? No, I said I do. Casey Musgrave's heart. Yeah, you can see that I like Casey Musgraves. She's pretty cool. You once shared a beer with Johnny Cash. No way. I don't believe you. When? When was this, Timmy? I do, okay, so I like a lot of the 90s country. Do you know at the moment, like that, what is that song, the country music song that's like topping all of the charts, all of the pop culture charts? Body Like a Back Road, what is it? Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. That song, you know? You guys get me? 1999. At a farewell concert for Jude. Wow, June. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. And how did you come to be backstage? It's pretty interesting. There we go. V Sucks, how you doing? With June, okay. With June, a farewell concert for June or with June? I'm confused. Alright, so these are the macadamia muffins. We're going to add the macadamias and then we're going to chop up some figs as well. We're going to add some more baking powder. So we halved the recipe and then we didn't quite finish halving it. So now we have to keep the recipe. We just screwed up, guys. We just screwed up. He played with June. Okay. Tim McGraw, Shania, Leanne Rimes, Brooks and Dunn. Shania Twain. I love Shania Twain. And Leanne Rimes. Oh my god. I love Leanne Rimes. Detroit, baby. What is she making? We are making some macadamia and fig muffins to start with. So these are our dried figs. We've got our macadamias here. Link Nightblade, what's going on? Makes like a bowling ball and rolls into chat. How you doing, Linky? Alright. So, figs. These are dried. So we're going to chop these up. We're going to put some macadamia nuts in there. If you wanted to, you could put some milk chocolate. If you didn't want to use figs, you could use like dates. See, that's a fig. It's all dry, nice and soft and sweet in the middle. Dried figs or fresh figs are really nice with some aged like cheddar cheese. Detroit baby, thank you for that follow. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. I'm gonna go get some poutine. So I'll see you later, Molly. Thank you for the stream. Catch you in the flip flop. See you later, Timmy. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for the chats. Next time, a little bit more PG, please. From see you later. How you doing, country? Country Cup. We're just chatting about country music, actually, guys. So, who is there? Some fans of country music in here? Just chopping up some dried figs to put in our muffins. So we're doing some gluten-free muffins with some macadamia nuts, ground almonds, some oats in there as well. They're not, unless your oats are certified gluten-free, be really careful because oats in a lot of countries like Australia, they don't have the certification of gluten-free. So I put oats in there, but I have not included that in the recipe. I've done 100% gluten-free in the recipe for our subs, but I will write a note that you can use oats. Oh no, I did already. Timmy PG-13, this is a family channel. It's not really, I wouldn't say like it's a family channel, but like I don't go out of my way to, like I'm not an overly, you know, out there person. So yeah, I don't go out of my way to make it PG or whatever. You know what I mean? Nice chunks of figs. They're gonna go through there. I have no family. Country Cup, you're our family. We're your family. Sub counter, how you doing? Pizza party, yeah boy. So thirsty today. This show is better than a cooking show on TV. No way. That makes me happy. Alright, so then there's macadamia nuts here. We're going to use another cup. 1 cup. We should measure this out because we're good at teaching people how to do things. So that's all we do. We do things the right way, Molly. So it's about half a cup. Yep, that's about right. Usually I don't measure things too much. I don't pay a lot of attention to it, but I'm doing the right thing and teaching you guys. Chop these up a little bit. You want them to have some texture, but you don't want like huge chunks of macadamia nuts in there. These ones are macadamia halves. Romeo wants to go outside, so he's been annoying. You can hear him crying. So, oh, Exceed's got up. Thanks, Exceed. What are your favorite pizza toppings, guys? We are making our own pizza dough. So I'm going to show you how to make a pizza base, and then you can fill it and top it with whatever you like. So I'm just going to make a really simple tomato kind of margherita style pizza. But you guys can do whatever you like. We need some country music Maybe we can ask Exceed and he'll put something on for us. Oh my goodness. Such yummy looking muffins. Got a little bit more macadamia milk. Oh, that little bit of cinnamon is so good in here. So if you wanted to now grease your muffin trays or like muffin tins, but I'm just using this. So this is a silicone, it's a metal tray covered, well, metal outside covered with silicone, and all of the inside is silicone. So it's so easy to pop the cooked muffin out, and all you need to do is just wipe it out, or even just rinse it underwater, and all of it like is so easy to clean. They probably cost, this one cost me about 15 Australian dollars. And I need to go and buy another one because I'm in love with it. It's so easy to clean, and I make our chicken stock or whatever, my chicken broth. I pop it in here and freeze it, and then I just pop them out into another container and put them back, leave them in my freezer. So it's so versatile. And the worst thing is making muffins and then they stick to your bloody tins. So it's all good. Buy these, guys. I promise you they would. Any kind of meat on a pizza. You're a meat on pizza fan. Anyone like pineapple? Someone was telling me they like beetroot on on pizza. I don't know what that says. Miss Molly makes is something. How you doing? Miss Molly makes us mummy. What? Alright. My mum's on Twitch. Beets, yeah, beetroot on pizza. Oh no, the pineapple war has begun. Alright, Exceed, if you just want to go, we'll go down here. So as I said before, these are a denser type of muffin, so they aren't going to rise as much. A lot of flavour. We've got the baking powder is going to give them a little bit of rise. Put that in there. Sup, Ganda? That's a very specific name too. It is, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Should we play along? I think I have to. It's okay. I think it's quite funny. But it's quite interesting that they've gone to the, you know, gone to all that effort to create an account. Love it. Alright, so we're going to pop these into the oven. So 180 degrees Celsius. Super Crusted, do I have any kids? I do not. No kids. Just clean that up. Into the oven. Alright. I thought we were your kids. Do I want any? Of course I want kids. Not for a while though. Not for a little bit longer. You guys see Romeo? He's just Romeo's just walking around. Yeah, not for a few years. Kids can come later. We need to grow Miss Molly Makes. You guys are my family. You are my kids though. You're my family. You're my online Miss Molly Makes family. Kids are icky, V-Sucks. You reckon? You reckon? Oh, okay. So we've done the muffins. We've got the pizza. Let's get started on the kangaroo. So see if we can bring up the kangaroo, please. So guys, our kangaroo is here. So we're gonna cut that open. This is the kangaroo. There we go. Oh, it's a much richer smell even. Whoa. What we're gonna do is we're going to, oh, I suppose no, I want to do it. Yeah, it's really lean and it's full of iron, guys. So, Romeo, just ignore my dog. He's trying to smell us. Alright. So, we're gonna season it with some salt and pepper. Val, yes, kangaroos. I think Romeo's outside talking to the other dog next door. So, kangaroo is very... Oh, there's pizza delivery next door. Okay. So kangaroo meat is really gamey. It's much richer in flavour. He wants some roux too. I don't remember the taste, to be honest, because it was a long time. That's why I thought we'd make it again. The last time I ate it probably was over 10 years ago. So we're trying something new. It is a richer flavour. Some people can be put off it, but we're going to try and counteract some of that richness with a smooth miso aioli. So we're going to make an aioli, guys. Ooh. So salt and pepper. Zortex, where is the pizza? The pizza dough is rising, and it's not ready yet. So once it rises, then we will knead it out and make some pizza. We're just going to make a really simple pizza. It's more about showing you guys how to make pizza dough. Okay? Just got to be careful not to cook. Yes, everyone keeps telling me that sub-camera. Everyone's saying not to overcook the kangaroo. Make sure you have a little bit of redness and pink in the middle because it goes really chewy. So we're going to have some time to actually just cook it slowly, and we're going to let that set for settle and no wait, I don't know what I'm saying. Let it sit over there. Sit and settle. I was getting them mixed up. Sit over there, and we're going to prepare the ingredients for our aioli. Okay. Where? Hey Google, set timer for 5 minutes. Just so we can keep an eye on those muffins.
And that's starting now.
That's starting now. Is it best served rare? It's best served medium rare, I'd say. Medium rare to medium. Hey, Room. Romeo can definitely smell the meat. So he's just walking around here. Oh, you're sitting like a really good boy. Hey? He's so cute, guys, but I can't bring the camera and show you. He's just sitting really like... Okay. Let's get this salad started first, and then we'll... Okay, so what we're going to do is bring red onion here, some lettuce. If you didn't want to use lettuce, you could use like a Chinese cabbage. If you like it, marinating overnight would be a good idea too. Infuses the flavors better and seals in. Or even sous vide, yeah. Sub counter, you sound like you know what you're doing. Are you a cook as well, or you got a passion for food? You just like to dabble? Okay. So we've got our bowls here to serve up our lamb in a minute. So what I'm going to do is just get this lettuce, break the leaves a little bit, and I'm just going to rinse it, because you want to make sure that there's no sand between the leaves. It's the most important thing. I just love cooking, live in Tokyo, so get to try some cooking classes, and oh wow, very exciting. I'm actually thinking at the moment, guys, I really want to improve my photography skills of my food, so I'm thinking of doing some type of food photography class or something like that. Just because I want to take better photos, and you know, learn things about photography has always kind of interests me as well. And do some classes, more cooking classes as well. I love learning about food. Alright, so we've got lettuce in there. We're going to add some red onion. So I'm going to peel this red onion. I'm only doing a really small portion because it's just for Exceed night, and Exceed also has the pizza to eat. How long have you lived in Tokyo, Subcounter? Dog watching in the background, he is. You can jump up there. Go, Rumi. Is that Kangaroo? This is Kangaroo, it is. I miss having pets. Oh my gosh, my eyes are burning. This red onion is really, really... Oh. Oh, feel bad, man. Burning eyes. 6 years now. Look at this. Oh god, I can't. Oh god. I just touched myself in the eye with my onion finger. Sharpening the knife before, yeah. I usually have onion chopping glasses that work a treat, but it was fine until I poked myself in. Wombat, I'm crying for you. Thank you for that sub. Thank you so much for that subscription, Wombat. Oh my goodness. I know, Pode. I thought that I wasn't gonna need them, because I thought it was only a small piece of onion. But they're so strong. Wombat, thank you for that sub. Oh my goodness. And Wombat, as a part of that subscription, you receive 500 Molly dollars. You also receive all of the recipes that we make on the show and have made in the show. That's over 220 recipes. And you can choose between sweet and savory, my love. Oh my gosh. Hey Google, turn off alarm. I'm just so happy that you subbed. I thought like it was a piece of onion this big. Actually, can I have some tissues? But okay, I just want to show you guys this. He's waiting for his kangaroo. What's wrong? Go wash your eyes, I'll be okay. Zortex, it's kangaroo, not rabbit. Kangaroo. So Wombat, do you want to be sweet or savoury? Hey, Rumi. Ah. Sweet. Alright, we're going to battle sweet versus savoury at the end of the month. And then all of the subs can vote. So it's going to be very exciting. Alright. Hey Google, set timer for 3 minutes.
Alright, 3 minutes. And that's starting now.
Alright, welcome to Team Sweet. Okay. Your dog looks like an Ewok. He does, doesn't he? Oh. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Thank you so much for that. Oh, thanks so much, Pod, for those bits. So sorry about your eyes. Guys, and just as Pod reminded me, so you'll see his 100 Halloween cheer badge. So we have the opportunity, coming up to Halloween, we have the opportunity to unlock new Halloween badges for our cheers. So there's 100, exceed, is it 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000? So really, really exciting to be able to unlock some of them, guys. The zombie cheers. Thanks, Pod. And guys, we are 1 sub away. Oh my gosh, Wombat, with that subscription, you have made us 24 out of 25. So when we hit, so we've unlocked 25 already, and we're getting ready to unlock our second lot of 25 subs. And when we hit that, our second goal, we're going to be doing a Halloween horror game. So we're going to be playing Outlast if we reach 25 in time. So that's going to be really, really fun. I don't know, I say it's going to be fun, but playing Outlast, playing scary games makes me want to cry. I'm not too good with like jumpy outy things, but I think you guys will find it quite funny. So we're on our way, 24 out of 25, guys. Exciting. Okay, so we've got our lettuce and our onion there. The onion that made me cry. We're going to put some coriander. So I have some fresh coriander here, and I have some basil for later. So the coriander from my garden. Halloween! Thanks, Pod. Play Resident Evil 7. We bought Outlast because we thought, or Exceed thought Outlast would be more scarier. So there's our coriander. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off. Wombat, sorry for making you cry. Thank you very much. It's lovely having you here. Thank you for those bits. And 500 Molly, 500 bits. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Molly watched Summit play Resident Evil 7, so she knows a lot of it. Did I? Hey Google, turn off alarm. Oh, is that? No. Is that Resident Evil 7 where it like jumped out at him? Like the people? Oh yeah, okay, no, that's a scary game. I can't do that game. That's way too scary. I don't know what's gonna happen in Outlast, so I said that I'd play it, but Resident Evil, I know what happens, and that shit is scary. I don't like jump scares. You are so cheerful, I love it. Playing and watching is a different though. I've watched a couple different times, but I couldn't play it. Yeah, I don't want to play it either. Exceed's making me do it. He's making me do it. No, it's gonna be some fun. I'll laugh at myself if you guys laugh along with me. You guys are just like gonna cack yourselves for like a good, 4 or 5 hours. No, I don't even think I'll last that long. I'd probably say I'd last maybe an hour to 2 hours. You must play Amnesia, The Dark Descent, guys. I'm barely gonna do Outlast. You guys are getting too excited. You come watch me play Outlast once we get to 25 subs. You watch me play Outlast, and you won't want me because I'll be like in tears. I'll be so scared. You have to put up with me and my tears. You'll be begging me to stop playing. Never played it, but heard it's terrifying. Yes, Amnesia is an okay game. Oh god, not Amnesia. Oh my god. Pode, Wombat's such a nice person. Yeah, he is. He or she, sorry, I can't. Wombat, where in the world are you coming to us from? Can I ask you that? And I don't like to assume genders, so if you feel comfortable, if you tell me a little bit about yourself. And to receive the what am I? Too busy chopping carrots. Guys, if you want to join our community, join our Discord, because our Discord is where we get to know each other. We also have an Introduce Me section where you guys can tell us a little bit about yourself, so we can learn about you guys, because you guys learn a lot about me on the stream. And we also have our sub chat. We're tossing up if we do it before each stream, or we do a sub chat once a week where we do a huge chat for a few hours. So we're going to decide what happens. And also subs, make sure your Twitch is linked with your Discord so that it syncs together, and then you can receive the recipes. Okay? Just checking. I'm a fellow Aussie streamer from Melbourne, and I'm male. Well, welcome. Welcome, new friend. So are you going to PAX? Because I haven't got my ticket for PAX yet, and I was not sure if I should go or could go. So I don't know if it's too late. What do you reckon, Wombat? So guys, these are our muffins so far. Just gonna pop them in for a little bit longer. You're going all 3 days. Oh, nice. But Starlord was telling me that all 3 days are sold out now, which has been unfortunate. Okay. So we're just chopping our carrot. Just making some batons. So what you're doing is chopping in half, and then you're thinly slicing lengthways like this, and then you're gonna chop down like that. I was lucky enough to win tickets. Oh, that's really good. Congratulations. Did you win it on another stream? That's pretty cool. The weather. What is the weather? 14 degrees. I feel warm. Exceed feels cold, so he's put on track pants. Whereas when I'm in the kitchen, I get warm, so. So we're going to finish this salad and then we're going to make our miso aioli. So miso is fermented soybeans, guys. There we go. Very typical in Asian cuisine. Oh, we're going to put some kimchi in here. So this is the fermented kimchi that we made on South Korean night. It is a little bit too spicy for my liking, but so we're going to only add a little bit. Guys, I think we put too much chili in it when we made it. There we go. So kimchi, red onion, carrot, and our lettuce. Really simple salad. Throw that all in there. Our batons are a little bit long, but well, now you know for next time. Yeah, I do. I do. A little bit more. Okay. So miso aioli is in our blender cup that we used before. Let me wash it. So we're going to make an aioli, which is similar, very similar to a mayonnaise, guys, but we're going to be using garlic. There's no such thing as too much chili. Burns my little tongue off. Alright, well, sub counter, come to Melbourne, you can have my kimchi. You can have it all to yourself. So what we're going to do, we'll do that in a minute. Oh, we'll do it now. There we go. So you want to put your salad on the bowl, and we're going to make our aioli. Put that in the fridge or put it aside, and then we're going to fry up our lamb, our kangaroo. Okay, so in this bowl here, we're going to put our miso paste. So I want 3 tablespoons of miso, which Molly has put somewhere. Open it. So I'm just using this miso paste, but you can use whatever you guys have or like. So we want 3 tablespoons. So this is a dark miso, guys. I just love spices way too much. I guess I had a custom order spicy fresh peppers. They don't sell them in the market. Wow. You are a spicy fiend. Have you tried some Carolina Reapers? Okay. We're going to put 1 egg yolk in here. So I have an egg, and we're going to crack open the egg. We're going to keep that egg white and put the egg yolk into our mix like that. I'm just going to check these muffins one more time. we're gonna get some lime juice, garlic clove. So you can do as little or as much garlic as you like. I'm gonna do 2 cloves because I do like a little bit more. That's a tiny pack. I'm used to those big miso boxes they have here. Yeah, this is single portions of miso for miso soup. So it's a great single portion. I like them. They come in a big pack of the small portions, but they're really, really handy because if you just grab one, you can mix it with some water and make some miso soup. So egg yolk, miso in there. We're going to put some lime juice, so we're going to use half a lime. I've tried it as a chicken wing sauce. It was called Death Wings. Not the best experience on those levels. Have you ever heard of Hot Ones? That is one of exceeded my favorite shows. They do like a hot wing challenge, but it's more like a talk show, and they interview. Oh, I nearly touched my eye with the lemon, the lime. So they do an interview, and they have how many? Exceed is it like eight hot wings into all different sauces, increasing in Scoville size or scale. I love the presenter, Sean. Isn't he so cool? All right, we're gonna mix that up. If I can find. My lid. Coolio was the best. I liked Key and Peele. They're probably my favorite. DJ Khalid was the worst. Oh my gosh. He has an asbestos tongue. Alright. So what we're going to do, guys, I'll mute the mic and you can see what we're going to do. So we've just put some more lemon juice in there, and I'm going to add 150 mils of olive oil. I think I'm actually going to use this from here we go. Good. So I'm using canola oil, guys, because canola oil doesn't have much flavor when it comes to using it in a aioli or a mayonnaise. It's very neutral flavored. If you wanted to use olive oil, just don't use extra virgin olive oil, okay? So there is our miso sauce. all done. If you wanted to make them more like a mayonnaise or an aioli, I would use like a cold oil. But I really like the dressingness of this, and for the purpose, next time I won't use a container like this. We'll use a food processor, and then to make it thicker, I'll show you how to make it in a thicker kind of consistency. Alright, so then this is our kangaroo. This tastes amazing, by the way. Nice flavor of the miso. It's really creamy. Look at that. So good. Alright, so what we've done is we've put some salt and pepper and we've seasoned this. We're going to take it over to the stove and warm up our fry pan really high, and we're going to cook it on both sides, and then we're going to roll it in our sesame seeds. So I'm going to get some sesame seeds here, and we're going to toast them before we cook this, and we're going to roll it in. Okay? DJ, how you doing? Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So there's sesame seeds. We're going to go over to our stove. We'll pop out our muffins. So they're our fig and macadamia muffins. I'll show you here. Look at them, guys. Gluten-free muffins. Put them here to cool. Our pizza dough is rising. And let me find... Want my big fry pan? Where's my big fry pan gone? I'm good, Molly. That's good to hear. Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. I put my big fry pan somewhere, guys, and I don't know where. We still haven't worked out our system of where we put things, so things go in different places every time. Where's this one? Good he isn't cooked. We'll have time to save Skippy. Scully, he's done for. He's going in my belly. I love kangaroos. It's so yum. Well, I haven't had kangaroo in such a long time, so we're trying it out. Well, before we do that, we're going to toast our seeds. So we're just going to lightly add some colour and toast these sesame seeds. No, he's never gone. You just want to move these around. Just to give them extra crunch. And then once, we'll pop them in a bowl. And then once our kangaroo comes out, what we're going to do is just toss them in the sesame seeds. And then it gives it an extra little effect. Aranya, how you doing? Welcome back. Skippy the bush kangaroo. You guys. The meat, this is the kangaroo. This is the kangaroo on the plate, but we haven't cooked it yet. There it is. Kangaroo comes out. Oh my gosh, oh my god, I went to pick this up because I thought it was my drink and I brought it to my mouth. And I was like, doesn't smell like water. Do a spoonful of Vegemite. No. I actually bought the new Vegemite, guys. There's a limit, I don't know if it's limited edition. Oh, it says a special edition. Let me just... Look at this, new Vegemite. Blend 17, special edition Vegemite. Reminds me of ostrich. It's very similar to ostrich in the way that it is very gamey. Look. Alright. So what we're going to do is pop this in a bowl for later. There we go. Back to the stove. And we're going to heat our pan up with some oil. And we want to get it really hot. Really hot. I've had an emu in Paris. No way. In Paris? Oh my goodness. My parents actually, you guys won't believe this, my parents were ostrich farmers. We used to have ostriches when we were young. My mum wanted to do something different and out of the ordinary to kind of bring in some extra money. So yeah, we were ostrich farmers. Ready? TJ Fabric, thank you so much for popping by. We'll see you next time, my friend. Get my tongs out. So I've been warned not to overcook it, so I'm a little bit nervous. What I'm going to do is just roll it in some sesame seeds like that. Encrust it with some sesame seeds and let it sit. I have a horrifying ostrich story. Ostrich are the only things that I fear. No way. I was actually attacked by an ostrich as a kid. They are quite scary, I know what you mean. Alright, I'm just going to sear that on each side. Still a bit soft, that one. Dad and Mum raised sheep. Mum was into fibre arts. Oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty. Oh, all right. That's still cooking. Dad just likes having livestock around. Okay. So, I'll bring this over here a little bit closer to you guys so you can see. So that is our kangaroo. We're just letting it rest for a little bit longer. And then we're going to slice it. So that's our kangaroo, nice and browned. We're just going to roll it in our sesame seeds. I'm a little bit nervous, guys. I'm worried that I won't like it. If I don't like it, Romeo's got a good friend. He's gonna have a good dinner tonight. Alright. So we'll try this one first. Alright, get your knife. Whoa, okay. Don't be afraid to take a slice through it to see how it is going, guys. Alright. I was tenant out the back with the dog practicing herding sheep. The guy behind us raised ostriches. The guy down the road, elk. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do... slice that nice and pink in the middle. Look at that, guys. So I hear a noise, thump, 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 thump. Oh my gosh, where is this story going? I hope you're okay. With that, and we're going to finish it off with some, let's try this one out. So it's still really soft inside, so I think I'm going to cook this one for a little bit longer. See, because this one's really red. We might just take the end off. That's really nice. Okay. And then we're just gonna pour over our miso sauce. And done. I look up and 100 ostrich are coming at me out of the woods. No way. I'm stunned. What to do? Wow, that would be scary. I'm going to finish it with some lemon juice. They parted like water and they ran right around you. Oh my gosh. I'd been too scared to move too. Okay, let's clean up. Okay. So guys, this is our kangaroo, sesame encrusted kangaroo with a miso dressing and Asian salad. Doesn't that look good? Oh, we've got some drizzles here. Clean them up. Neighbour had a break in his fence. All the ostriches out. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, let's get this pizza dough. Look at this, guys. So our pizza dough is nice and soft. What we're gonna do is we've got our pizza stone in the oven. And what we're gonna do is knead this out. We're gonna put a little bit extra flour. We're gonna roll it out. And it's so simple to make pizza dough. Didn't put my silicone mat down the first time ever. Okay. And then let's use this guy. I'm going to cut it into quarters. So half and then half again. And that's your dough. I'm put them aside real quick. Good. I legit just knocked over the miso sauce. So that's good. Good one, Molly. Miso dressing all over the bench. And the best part was we lived in a major road. The cops arrived. Road closed. Everyone was chasing ostriches. Was hilarious. Day made. Ah, best day ever. That's so good. That makes me laugh. How long ago was that, Aranya? Ostriches on a main road? That's crazy. It doesn't kind of make sense, but it makes me laugh. Alright, so we're going to make a really simple and really quick tomato sauce. So I'm going to use this fry pan. I'm just going to wipe it out. Cleaning it out. Sorry guys. Okay. Let me just get a chopping board. Okay, so you want garlic. You can use crushed tomatoes, whole tomatoes, fresh, whatever you've got. I'm going to use some blended up tomatoes, some tomato passata today. You could use even store-bought pizza sauce. Just chuck it with your hand. I think it's raining outside. No, surely not. Surely not. All right. So just chop it. You can use your, could have used my garlic press, but I just want some chunkier garlic today. I might actually use some of this onion rather than using brown onion. I'm just going to give this extra sweetness. Red onion has a nice, like a little bit of a different sweeter kind of flavor than your white onion or your brown onion. Alright, let's see if we can chop it without crying this time. Yes, we did it. Now we need to move away from this area before we actually do start crying. Alright, so garlic and onions in here. And we're going to saute them with a little bit of olive oil. Like that. I'm going to wipe my bench down. Get my silicone mat out. Alright, so guys, you were telling me your favourite pizza toppings. Keep going. Keep telling me what you like on your pizza. My get this. So garlic and onion in here. We're just gonna soften that down. Then we're gonna add our tomato passata. We like bacon. Who likes meat lovers? Who just likes meat on everything? Pizza. Who likes supreme? What are okay in your countries? What are the basic pizzas? Like we have meat lovers, Hawaiian, supreme. Just plain cheese. I think they're like people's go-to things, I think. You know, their go-to flavors. Exceed and I, our favorite at the moment, we really like, there's this place called Crusted Pizza, and they do pulled pork and like coleslaw with apple. Oh gosh, it's so good. So good. So I think we'll have to make some pulled pork pizza one day. So once you nail this pizza dough, it's a really simple dough, and then you can just make whatever toppings. You could freeze this dough, and then when you feel like pizza, just defrost it and make, you know, feel it. I do like the idea of like olive oil and garlic, and you know, that being a simple pizza. And then you could use it like with, as in like a focaccia, you know, have it with dips and things like that. Or I like just cheese. Maybe I'm a plain Jane, but I just like cheese sometimes. I kind of also like Nutella. I've never had Nutella on a pizza. I've had a cake pizza, I think they literally put a cake batter on top of a pizza, baked it, and then they added ice cream and sauce. That was really good. I like ham and I like mushrooms, artichokes. Have a nice garlicky taste on my Italian pizza with good cheese and sauce. Yeah, GP Dutch, that's a good one. Alright, so our garlic and onions are starting to brown and saute. I'm going to add some tomato passata. We're going to turn down the heat turn down for what? You could add some red wine in here. You could go ahead and do that. We're going to add a little bit more of this, I think. And you could just put this in an airtight container and keep it in your fridge for a few weeks. I'm going to add some chili flakes, so cracked chili in here. Just a little bit of extra spice. You could add some fresh chili if you wanted to as well. I'm going to go ahead and put some thyme and some oregano, if I can find it. Oregano. And like I said, this is like a cheats, really simple. Usually I'd make this over a space of a few hours and saute it down for that extra flavor. But sometimes you don't have the time, so you want to do something quick and easy. So this is dried basil. We're actually going to put some fresh basil in at the end. And what am I looking for? Some thyme. Here we go. It is oddly good. It is. There you go. So your garlicky, herby sauce. Like I said, you could put some red wine in there if you wanted to. And you want to let that, if you had time, you want to let that simmer for a few minutes. So we're just going to come over here and get our dough ready. So I'm just getting the excess off, excess flour. You don't want it sticky, but you don't want it tons of flour. And I'm going to show you something that I like to do to make it extra crispy on the edges. Have a little bit of texture on your dough. And that is, let's see if we can add either semolina or polenta. Want some extra crunch, and that gives some texture. So I'm going to use some semolina, guys. So semolina. And what you're going to do is just put that on here, and you're going to roll that out. So toss it in your semolina like that, and then you're going to roll it. I don't know the fancy way of, spinning it around in my hand. I'm not that technical. Maybe one day I'll learn. Or you can stretch it like this, or press. I'm an old-fashioned fan. I like just to use the rolling pin. Kebab pizza, Ekna. A kebab pizza sounds interesting. Is it all the fillings that you would have in a kebab on top of a pizza? Is that what you mean? Because that would be delicious. I'm a doner kebab fan. No, but I like chicken. Probably chicken would be my go-to kebab filling. Chicken with satay sauce and sour cream, or sweet chili and sour cream. That's probably my go-to. Alright, so that's rolling that out. Depends how thick you like it. See how it's nice and stretchy, it's coming back. Means that they've got good gluten content. Well, not like that though. I want it to stay together. Most popular pizza in Sweden. Wow. There's different types. I think the typical one is tomato sauce and kebab meat. Wow. Very cool. Are you Swedish, Ekna? Welcome to Miss Molly Makes. So our sauce is bubbling over there. I am indeed. Well, welcome. One of our mods is from Sweden, and we actually made some Swedish food a few months ago for our show Miss Molly Makes Around the World, where we do themed cuisine from around the world. I would love to visit Sweden one day. It's such a beautiful country. What do you use for a dough recipe? For a pizza dough, we used 300 grams of flour. Then we used half a teaspoon of yeast, dry yeast. 250 mils of warm water. 1 tablespoon of sugar, some salt, and I think that was it. It's not beautiful right now. It's beautiful in June and July. Hey Ozzy, how you doing? Hello, if you don't see me in here for a bit, I need to send an important email. Hope everything's okay, Mr. Crazy Ozzy. Alright. So I'm making mini pizzas today. You could make one big one, or 2 big ones probably, but I'm just going to do some smaller ones. And I'm just going to do some cheese topping, cheese and tomato and basil. Just make a basic margherita. In Holland it's always raining. Guys, in Melbourne, in where we're from, it's always raining or always cold. It's 4 seasons in one day, guys. It could be sunny and then next minute there's rain. Alright, so there are pizza doughs ready. We're going to come over. Look at this pizza sauce. Look at that. So we're going to better grate our cheese. So I've got some mozzarella, and I also have some cheddar cheese and some parmesan. I'm going to add a tiny bit of basil paste into our fresh basil paste into our sauce, and then I also have some fresh basil from my garden as well. Just a great way of preserving your basil if you have too much, or you can always buy basil paste. Oh, Aussie's always making good food. Hey, thank you very much. So, I'm going to get my grater. Where's my grater? See, where's that grater that I had pre-stream? Oh, it's... So, this is some tasty cheese, tasty cheddar cheese. There. And then we've got some mozzarella. It's falling apart in my hands. See if we can put just the top of the pizza recipe on, please. Alright. Okay. So pizza bases, they're a bit rustic. We're going to layer our tomato sauce on there. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. Oh, I didn't think about this, guys. What did you think when you cooked Swedish? Oh my gosh, it was so good. So good. What I'm going to do is just bring my pizza stone out because it's nice and hot. Put it there. Here we go. I'm going to put these on trays before I actually put stuff on them because then it's going to be a bit hard to take them out. Alright. Molly, do this properly. No problem. Welcome back, Crazy. See, people are going to see your name. The Aussie 8 is your new name. And then think why am I calling you Crazy Aussie or whatever. So I better explain myself, hey? So, I'm just putting baking paper down just because I don't want them to stick. There we go. Now we can go back to the goodness. So one's on a pizza stone, the other one's just on trays. Oh my gosh. The garlic, the basil, the herbs and spices in here smell amazing. See, can you smell it? See, it's been very quiet today. Well, everyone calls me Crazy Aussie with the new name it's called. Hi, Beast, how you doing? Alright, so we're just doing El Simplal. El Simplale. So, we've just got some tomato. We're just going to add some cheese. Simple, simple, simple. Cheddar. Mozzarella. This is how I like to have my pizza. Simple, guys. And let the flavor shine. And then we're going to put some fresh basil leaves on when it's done. Because if you put them in now, the basil's going to wilt and not be as flavorful. So you add it in at the end. That's the secret. Okay. I lost mine. There it is. Alright, I want to show you this. So you'll see that the pizza stone is already hot. So it's already started to cook and heat up the base so it's nice and puffy. I'm going to put that in. We're also going to put these guys in. We might go 2. See how many you can fit. There we go. I am hungry now. Good. That's my plan. Alright, I'm going to have some of this pizza cheese. see, I dusted the pizza dough with semolina, and that's going to add a really, really nice crunchy outer layer. Oh, Wombat, I didn't see. I'm sorry. I'm off to bread. You're off to bed. Welcome. Thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Molly family. I normally don't like warm bedding since I like to BTW chill, but tonight seems to be an exception. I'm so cuddly content right now. I love to feel warm. Exceed is always like he run. You know how guys, have a higher temperature than females. I'm always cold, and he's always hot, and like he's always with the air conditioner on when I want the heater on. It's so annoying. So annoying. My phone loves to autocorrect. No problem. I kind of some majority of the time I kind of get what you mean, but then I was like, what? What you saying? All right, we're gonna get this out. Pop this back. My little. What are you saying, Pod? My son and his girlfriend. So these are our fig and macadamia muffins. You can have them just as they are. You can always cut them in half and maybe with some butter, or you can put some almond butter as well with a nice little bit of sweetness. And the reason why I love silicone, see, they come out and they're clean, and all you need to do, look, there's no mess in here. All you need to do is just rinse it and like gently rub it clean, and it's just so good. So good. One had the aircon on and the other had a electric blanket. Ah, so good. Yep, I agree. We don't have an electric blanket since we've moved to Melbourne, even though it's a colder place to live. But because we got a king size bed when we moved over, and we only had an electric blanket that was queen size. So good. Look at these guys. So we're gonna break it open. And these are gluten-free for all our gluten-free friends. Filled with macadamia nuts and fig. And they're a little bit more dense, but they are to die for. Yum! I'm so happy. Oh! So happy. Heartbeats. Oh no, now I'm hungry. I'm so tired. Work killed me and my left hand is a mess. Oh. You've been cutting your finger? Oh my god, this kills me. I just had lunch and you're making me hungry again. That's my game plan, guys. Alright, we're just waiting for our pizza. Shouldn't be too long. Oh. Romeo's walking around because he's hungry. Oh my gosh. This is so good. So we used a rye and part rye, smoky ryu. Smoky Ryu, welcome to Miss Molly Makes. I hope I said your name right. So we used a rye and a sourdough mix for our dough to make our pizza dough. And it's got this kind of fermented sourdough smell mixed with that rye, the sweetness of the rye as well. And I know it's going to taste incredible, guys. I'm very, very excited. Romeo, oh Romeo, he's around. No, they're in the worst pain. 2 of my fingers are swollen. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? 2 of your fingers to be swollen. Did you like hit yourself or something crazy? Seems interesting. Romeo is around. He's just here. V sucks. I was reminded it was my birthday today. How could you forget your birthday? It was 2 ladies at work. It was their birthday too today. Happy birthday, V-Sucks. Hope you have a lovely day today. Congratulations. You don't have to tell us how old you are, but happy birthday. You need a cat. And then you name it Juliet. No, so we're thinking of getting another puppy. And I was having this, thought process. If, we'd buy a dog and we'd call it Juliet. Or, I'm thinking, you're 22. Well, happy birthday. Happy 22nd birthday, V-Sucks. Going out for fondue. Oh, that sounds amazing. Like, sweet or savory fondue. You can have cheese fondue or chocolate. I never went for fondue at 22. That's very adult of you, yes. I do like chocolate fondue. There's a place where you can get churros and then like fondue. It's called San Churros here in Australia, and it's really delicious. It's very filling though. Sweet and savory. It's a fancy buffet. That sounds delicious. If you've joined our Discord, pop some photos in there. We'd love to see it. I'd always wanted to see a sweet and savory buffet. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, would I call our dog something Julia or whatever? But I'm thinking, I really want a big dog, and like a golden retriever, and I want to call it Hugo. That's my name that I picked out for my dog. But if I got I don't want to get a small dog and call that Hugo. So I'm thinking Charlie, Romeo and Charlie. What do you guys think? In Sweden, fondue is the go. Yeah, Sweden. Yep. When I was in Switzerland, was it Switzerland we had fondue? Cheese fondue. I had some like wine in it, white wine. It was delicious. Very good. Okay. Oh my gosh. I have to. Whew. There is our pizza. We're just going to finish it off with some basil leaves from my garden. What do you guys think? So really simple way to make pizza. And you can fill it with anything that you want, top it with anything. So I just showed you how to make a really simple tomato-based sauce. And then I just filled it with cheese and some basil. But this is like a Margherita style. You can definitely do meat, top it with vegetables, whatever you like. But I wanted to really show you how to use this pizza stone because this is one of the first times I used it. And you put it in when your oven is cold, and then you heat the stone up, and it really helps cook the bottom of your pizza and cook the dough much, much faster. So then you've got a nice cooked top and also crunchy from the bottom, because the worst thing is having really nicely cooked pizza, but then all the toppings make all the base really soggy and gross. So I think it's going to be really, really a good way. I think we should do it more often, make some more pizza. I need food. Thanks, Nikki. My pleasure. Alright, I'm going to take... I'm going to take this one out without taking that one out. Look at that. Just a little bit of greenery just makes it so much better. I think I'm going to surprise my girlfriend with homemade pizza tonight. I feel inspired. Aw, Ekna, that's so cool. Make sure you pop some photos on our Discord. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Alright, guys. So, we'll go through what we made. So, we did our pizza. So, we did a Margherita style pizza with our rye and sourdough base. Just a simple pizza dough on our pizza oven, pizza stone. We did our macadamia and fig gluten-free muffins. Low sugar, only use a third of a cup of maple syrup in the whole. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It'll probably make, what, 12, probably about 16 muffins. So, very good. And then last but not least, our kangaroo with our miso dressing and our Asian salad. I'm so excited to tuck into this. So we cooked it about medium rare. We tossed it in some toasted sesame seeds and made our miso sauce. And then I can show you how to make it into a miso dressing, a miso mayonnaise or a miso aioli, just with using a few little tweaks. But I like it nice and thin like that. So we'll try it both ways. Alright. So guys, we're going to try something new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's going to happen on our next stream tomorrow. Not tomorrow, on Thursday. And then stay here because we're going to try something new, okay? So next time, we aren't streaming tomorrow, but we are streaming Thursday. We're going to be making some really delicious food. We're going to be making some salmon with some celeriac? I don't know how to pronounce it. Celeriac? Yeah, puree. Oh, like a mash. And we've got some delicious food coming up. Streaming on Friday. Saturday is our 1,000 follower giveaway. So for thanking you guys to getting us to over 1,000 followers, our first follower goal, we're going to be doing a giveaway of some Australian food boxes. So 10:30 a.m. Sunday we're going to be doing Seinfeld for Gamer Grub, our show where we make themed food from video games, TV shows and movies. And it's going to be a full week this week, guys. So we are trying our new stream schedule. I have work tomorrow from 12 till 10 p.m. So we're not going to be streaming on Wednesdays, it doesn't look like anymore. But we're just tossing up with the times. We're going to try something different, so see if you want to bring it up. So guys, we're going to host another channel. So I want you guys to A, B, or C in the chat. So we're going to send our love to either Danielle Frick, Domi Tsunami, or 24K Brown Magic. So these are beautiful friends of ours and great streams that we want to, that we love ourselves and we want to send you guys to, and you guys can give those streamers some love from Miss Molly Makes. So you guys choose either A, B, or C in the chat and see where we want to send our Molly love. So Danielle Freak is playing NBA, it looks like today. He is the loveliest streamer, guys. He is a dad and he streams at night in between looking after his beautiful son. Domi Tsunami, you don't know what he's playing, but Domi Tsunami and 24K Brown Magic are Crash Fan members of ours, so they're beautiful friends. And guys, if you haven't checked them out, both of them individually are great streamers. But I think we should send our love to 24K Brown Magic. He is such a lovely streamer. He usually streams either music or games. He's playing some PUBG right now, and I was playing PUBG a few days ago, so let's send our love there, guys. We'd love you to jump into chat and give him some love from Miss Molly and from the Molly family. So we're gonna host him. And guys, thank you so much. We are 1 sub closer. We're 1 to go until we get our horror stream. We're gonna be playing Outlast. Thank you very much. See you guys. Bye.